Hey everybody, it's John from our Hodgepodge Homestead. Hey, you know fall's right around the corner. My yard's getting full of leaves, so I decided that it was time to make the first fall batch of chili. So I'm starting off with 2 pounds of ground beef. We like to freeze ours in 2 pound or 1 pound packages because it's easy to store, easy to manage. And 9 times out of 10, there's only 2 of us eating, so we don't have to have, you know, a big old 2 pound package or whatever, but I like making extra chili. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the heat up on this. Maybe. There we go. I'm just gonna fry this down. Break it all up, fry it down. While this is going, I'm going to put some onions into it. And all these scraps, I've got a bag in the freezer. So all these onion scraps and skins from the garlic, I'm going to keep adding to that bag, and then when I get a couple of those big bags full, then I'm going to do some vegetable broth. And I'll take you guys along with me when we do that. Super simple, super easy. And I know a lot of times people say that, you know, when you use the onion skins, you'll get a darker broth. Well, I don't care about what color my broth is. I'm just worried about, or not even worried, I'm just wanting that flavor. And knowing that it's not coming out of a cardboard box from the store, that it's all from, you know, like these onions, we grew them, the garlic we grew, these peppers. I'm gonna put chocolate jalapenos in them. I got chocolate jalapeno seeds from friends of ours, John and Kathy Proctor, gave them to us last year, and we planted them this year. They did absolutely great. I dehydrated a lot of them. I've got probably that much in a quart jar of dehydrated chocolate jalapenos. I've got some that I dehydrated. I just cut them in half, dehydrated them, and left them in big chunks, different purpose. And I've still got probably 10 or 15 of them out there that are turning. So you want them to get a nice chocolatey color there. But look, that's a pretty good size jalapeno. Every time I say jalapeno, it reminds me of a guy I was stationed in Egypt with, pre-Desert Storm. We would get frozen pizzas in our little bar we had on base, and we called him Jalapeno Dave. He would have more jalapeno than he would have pizza. Don't understand how he did that. But anyway, Jalapeno Dave. Like to see you sometime. Okay. So once I get these onions done and the peppers chopped up, the garlic all taken care of, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, I've got 3 small onions chopped up, just kind of finely diced. Get my hand the right way here. Here we go, I'll use this hand, see? Nice fine dices. Gonna throw it right down in there. I love the smell of onions and burger cooking down together. Always been one of my favorites. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start dicing up this garlic. And I like to leave, I'm not gonna dice it too small. I like big old chunks of garlic because it's good. Garlic's so good for you also. All right, got all the skins off. The knot ends or the stem ends are cut off. And this pan gets really hot on the handle. This is an old Wagner ware aluminum pan. My cast iron, the cast iron Dutch ovens. That's what I wanted to do my chili in. It was out in the camper. So I didn't feel like going out there and opening it up and getting it and dealing with that. So that's why I chose this today. All right, it's cooking down good. All right, I'm gonna add the garlic. We're getting ready to get our garlic in this year too. We ordered garlic from My Gardener here in Michigan. And I believe we ordered a German type of garlic. I can't remember the name. But it's supposed to have like bigger cloves. So you're not dealing with so many little ones. Like this is some of the garlic that we got. It's hard neck. And I believe this is some that we got at a farmer's market. And just we bought 5 or 6 cloves from the lady and planted them just to see what it would be like. Some of them turned out nice and big, but a lot of them are pretty tiny. It's real flavorful though. But I can't remember the name of this either. All right, onto the jalapeno. Get a smaller knife here. I'm just going for the flavor here of the chocolate jalapeno, not so much don't need the heat. And I'm gonna have to go out here probably today or tomorrow and get the rest of these jalapenos out of there. And other than birdhouse gourds and loofahs, that's all we have left in the garden. Just a few peppers. Wish you guys could smell this. All right, in go the peppers. If you've never tried chocolate jalapenos, they're really good. They're real tasty. They're almost sweet, kind of like a red bell pepper would be. All right, I'm gonna let these go just for a little while. Sweat down some. Ever since I started making my own chili, this is what I use right here. Chili Magic. Just got everything in it you need. It's got the right blend of spices and everything, and it's pretty good. It's pretty reasonable at the store. I'll do 2 cans of that. And we use the mild because the hot is hot. And like I said, I don't mind heat, but my family is not heat fans like I am. Keep forgetting that handle's warm. Look at that, looking pretty good, huh? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit. And add my tomatoes. Cut them up. All right, now I gotta let you know, those canned tomatoes I just put in there, 2013. That was 2031. 2013 we did those. I opened that jar, smelled like the day we did them. But I am gonna add one more of those, so I'm gonna go get another jar, and once this is rolling for a little while, I'll be back with you and show you what we got. All right, I just went down to the pantry and got another jar of 2013 or canned whole tomatoes. You guys could smell this. Yeah, 2013, still good, still perfect. That was a good tomato year too. I'll never forget that year because we were picking tomatoes in November. There was still, I know I've said this probably every time I talk about tomatoes and canning, but there were still buds on our tomato plants in November. That's a lot of tomatoes. I think we'll be all right. All right, I'm gonna add some chili powder. This is just like McCormick's or, you know, whatever cheap brand of chili powder you want to buy. And I don't use the shaker, I just open it right up. Pour a good hefty amount in there, and then I'll have this on my chili as I eat it too. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on this, move it over to my smaller burner, turn it way down low. I'm just gonna let that cook down for 3 or 4 hours. It's only about almost noon, 12 o'clock here, so I'll let that cook for 3 or 4 hours on real low, stir it every now and then. And when it's time to eat, we'll show you what we got.
Just be quick.
Okay, hey, one thing I want to tell you too is when you guys are canning and you're using your canned goods, your jar lids, don't automatically throw them away. If they're in good repair, you can use these jar lids for your dry canning. Some of your, like when you dehydrate, whatever you want to dehydrate, you can use these. And they'll seal your jar up fine. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend pressure canning with them again, but definitely use them for, you know, your seasonings or your air dry stuff.
Vacuum.
It will still vacuum closed, so you will still get a sealed jar with these. Like I said, I do not recommend canning with them again, either in water bath or pressure canner. But definitely use them. Don't throw them away. They're worth a lot of money. And one more thing I want to show you. This is the chili's rolling right now, so this is my bag of vegetable junk. Instead of throwing it away, every time we have any vegetables, we put the scraps right inside here, and then I will in turn put this in the freezer. Try to get all the air out of it that I can. And I'll put that in the freezer. Now when I have 2 of these full, I'll go ahead and do a vegetable broth. And as I said earlier, when that time comes, I'll show you how to do that too. All right guys, it's been, well, it's 4 o'clock. I think we started this about 9 or something like that this morning.
It was almost noon.
Was it almost noon? Oh wow, okay, well, it's done. So let's check this out. Let's let the steam go away for a second. It's been off the heat for probably about 45 minutes or so. But yeah, look at that goodness right there. You can see the onions, you can see the garlic, the tomatoes. Whoops, I'm gonna drop that. Now, normally, every bite of chili I like to have a cracker and some butter on that cracker to go with it, but I'm just gonna
It's also really good with a dollop of sour cream,
yeah.
or a sprinkle of cheese.
Why is it a dollop of sour cream and a sprinkle of cheese and not a sprinkle of sour cream and a dollop of cheese?
Because you can't sprinkle.
But you can
sour
dollop
cream.
cheese.
I guess. I don't know if
I don't
it's
know.
liquid.
Okay, we're on chili. So here we go. Let's check this out. It's hot. It's not
Spicy hot?
spicy hot. And I put jalapenos in, the chocolate jalapenos, but I don't really taste any jalapeno at all,
Or chocolate?
or chocolate. So there's not gonna be a chocolate chili candy bar coming out anytime soon.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, thank goodness. But anyway, it's very, very good. I love making chili. It's one of those just to the bone meals, you know, and it ended up getting pretty warm today, but still it's really good. And you know how the old saying goes, here at the Hodgepodge Homestead, we love making our homemade chili, and you guys should too. So give it a try. See you later.